many guys know Charles? Mr. Patton, come on up. Let's give him a hand.
Pum, 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 parum, pum, pum, pum. Did you know that your heart beats to the tempo of your footsteps? And every time your feet touch the ground, the earth can feel the resonance of your life while the wind makes melody with the leaves, the trees sing. So every time we breathe, we make music with the rest of the world. When I was younger, people used to tell me not to sing. Said it wasn't my calling, claimed my voice lacked the anointing, and I guess I understand what they mean. Still, my father says, son, you worship and praise by any means. When I was younger, the Pharisees disguised as shepherds told us that God would only bless those who gave out of the abundance of their currency. But how can that be when we are still blessed to breathe even in our poverty? Although it's hard to breathe in our poverty, hard to speak, hard to pray. Have you ever prayed so hard in your poverty for a breakthrough, yet still never able to break through? So the wall placed in front of you, you decide to fight through, punching hard until your knuckles bruised, gave up when you saw no proof. Yet the Israelites had to march 4 decades before they saw milk and honey as their truth. The evidence of things unseen. Hope will push you past the uncertainty life brings. But I understand what you mean, because sometimes faith can be a hard thing. Sometimes we feel like the pennies in our pockets are small, not fit to give a king gifts and talents, not grand enough to give as an offering. I understand, because when you've lived small all your life, seeing how big everything else is makes you feel timid, so you feel insignificant with funds insufficient, and all you have is the tempo in your chest and the thunder in your voice. Child of God, you didn't even realize you had a choice. You can either sit still with your backs against the wall, or you can make earthquakes with this voice of yours and watch it all fall down. This is your heart beating at the wall like drums. These hearts stay pum-pum-pum through our lungs, through the tip of our tongues. May not mean much to everybody else, but these praises, they kiss God's eardrums. Come, they told me, come bring your offerings to the king, but keep quiet and let the choir sing. But I can't contain the percussions of my heart, so my voice must scream. And when I do, my God, he smiles at me. Did you know that God smiles at you? Look at you with all that fire in your blood, all that lion in your lung, so we don't have to sing the best song, because to the king our roar is a mighty sound. I have no need to be rich and do the things that millionaires do, because my Jesus was a king and a poor boy too, just like me. Just like me. And if anybody else ever tells you not to sing, then ask them about the rain. Because if they can't hear the tempo and pitch and every single drop, then they can't understand God whenever he is singing life into the earth, whenever he is speaking life into the earth. Did you know that existence was created in one sentence? But without words, there could be no line. Without letters, there could be no rhyme. And without sound, when you cry out from being lost, how could you possibly be found? So we have nothing left except this noise in our chest. Our hearts will pound, because even before a child's first breath, there was a sound. Never let anybody downplay your sound or disqualify your life, because when you speak, you shout hurricanes in the 5th category that sound like ensembles giving birth to little drummer boys and little drummer girls with little heartbeats that crack the atmosphere, tearing down the strongholds, making these crooked places straight, turning these hollow hearts into pure souls. Remember, it's not about how good your noise is, but how joyful your sound is. Come, Jesus told me, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Come sit and dine with me, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. I've been here waiting, rum-pum-pum-pum. I heard you praying, so I lay down for you. Come play your drums for me. My life laid down for you. Come beat your heart for me. Rum-pum-pum.